Tracy McElfresh, Tracy Sews here in Dayton, Ohio. Today I am planning my next project. I actually got this together last year, and this is one of my Spoonflower prints. It's called Windows, and I wasn't quite sure what to do with it until I was flipping through one of my vintage 1930s books, and I saw this beautiful dress, and my print is so similar that I thought I could pull it off. So today I'm just going to talk about my upcoming project and like how am I going to execute this. So what I've done first is put everything in a bag. I found a pattern that is close. Actually, it looks like I found two patterns that are pretty close but not exact. These are from the 40s, not quite the 30s. So the 30s you didn't have fabric restrictions. So you see how these are seamed in smaller pieces, and you could use more fabric. So looking at this, she's got the big poofy sleeves, she's got a seam right here, and then it looks like an A-line skirt with a seam down the middle. So I don't think I'm gonna use these, but I gathered them up anyways. I am going to use my flat pattern blocks that I made in 2023, and I like to keep them in a portfolio so I can carry them. So these are just the basic blocks. There's about 30 blocks in here of the ones I use all the time to trace out to make other things. So I do have A-line skirt, basic bodice, basic back bodice. So here, and I've done them in different colors to try to keep up with. So this is the back of an A-line skirt. So I can take this and trace this right onto the fabric and not even have to trace this onto another sheet of alphanumeric paper. So these are just some scraps of alphanumeric paper, and this is the paper that has the little letters and numbers. They have it at Wawa. It's expensive to ship, but a roll lasts forever, and I went ahead and put a roll here at work and a roll in my home studio, because when you try to transport the paper and the wind blows, it like blows all around and wrinkles up. So I thought it'd be best if I just had a roll at both places. So that's gonna be my process of making this project. So first I have a picture, an image. My dress doesn't have to look exactly like that, but I'm thinking low cut. I don't think I'm going to do the seam right here because I don't want to match it up. And I don't think I'm going to do a seam down the center front because I don't want to match that up. I don't think I have enough fabric. So all of those things have to come into play. But the big poofy sleeves, the low neckline, the fitted bodice, the flare out A-line skirt, I think I'm going to go with all of that. And that should be pretty easy. And schedule that time. Put it on your calendar for when you're gonna make it, what date is gonna be your special sew date where you don't have to cook, you don't have to clean, you can plop down, turn on the TV, and just make something awesome, or however you like to sew. So that's it. Tracy McElfresh, Tracy Sews here in Kettering, Ohio. I'm inside my Rosewood Art Center studio where I provide basic alterations for people. I also teach here sewing machine basics, pattern reading and layout, alterations 101, lots of classes to choose from. I do about 3 classes per quarter, and they always fill up, so don't wait. I also host meetups for other sewists, the Dayton Garment Designer Meetup. We meet up quarterly and swap fabric, and we have sew-ins. We have one March 20th, 2026 at Wright Library. You can find us on Facebook, again, the Dayton Garment Designer Meetup. It's a private group, so people feel comfortable to post. So you should be able to find it with the name. If not, just message me and I can help you find it or send you the information if you're interested in coming. And I'm also on the Kettering Arts Council here. I blog about sewing. Last year I won 2 awards, Best Seamstress from Blogspot and Best Blogger on the Planet for dressmaking, I believe. So if you want to check out my blog, it's tracySewingStudio.com. And I think that's it. Well, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.